Okay, so let me just start out by saying, ladies and gentlemen, I don't hate David Pakman. Okay, I don't. I really, really don't. I was a big David Pakman fan for years and years. I watched his videos every single day. Uh, Nobody can tell me that I was not a David Pakman fan at one point in time. The issue with David Pakman I have is one that's very, very simple. I find his takes on key issues like Venezuela, key issues like Palestine, and key issues like his criticism of the far left to be lacking. David Pakman on his own channel has stated multiple times he appreciates feedback on his subreddit. And so what I've done, or what I've tried to do, is get his attention by posting one of my numerous videos here that I've made about him, critiquing him. And please know that I don't do this out of spite. I do this in the hopes of bettering the left, in the hopes of bettering the progressive movement. I think it wouldn't behoove me to ignore these kinds of problematic things that David says from time to time. But all that being said, I think me and David agree on most issues. We agree on most issues. It's just I'm a little bit farther left than he is. I have a little bit spicier, muy caliente hot peppers of takes than he has on certain issues, and unfortunately, when I try to post some of my videos here, I just wind up getting downvoted. And so this was a simple comment exchange I had. This guy says, "What the fuck did I just watch? Dankey of a cod? Please don't waste our time like that." So, I respond, "Yes, I'm literally Dankey of a cod. Just as bad as Sargon, just a tanky." So, did you have an actual response to what I had to say in the video, or did you just want to make your big brain joke? He deleted that. I kind of forgot what he said, but he accused me of trolling, basically. So here's where I say Pakman himself said he welcomed questions and criticisms on this sub. So it's not trolling. I have 10 more videos just like this, tearing Pakman's positions apart. So sorry if I pissed on your bonfire and ruined the Pakman circle jerk. If he doesn't want these kinds of responses, maybe he shouldn't say all the reactionary crap he says. So he says it completely is trolling. You're spamming the subreddit with videos that aren't worth watching. You aren't some saint, dude. I say, it's not spam when it's been a week since my last post. It's not my fault you didn't watch my video and just decide to label me a spamming troll, than trying to listen to anything that will challenge your opinion. I'm more of a saint than Pakman. At least I care about Palestine and the proletariat. Okay, like that was kind of a low blow. Pakman, if you see this, I don't think you're a bad person. I watched, he says, "I watched your video and it wasn't good." And no, don't ask me to do a whole fucking essay about why it was bad. I don't have time for that. I say, "But you do have time for this." Okay, dude, what's your goal here? To hurt my fifis so much I stopped calling out Pakman for his stupid takes? He just says lol. So, it's obvious the guy was trolling me the whole time. I guess I'm the idiot for falling for it, but he calls me Dankey of a cod, and if there's one thing I cannot abide, it's being compared to that scumbag. But what I did not anticipate was a response from Senpai himself, the Pakman. He has responded, ladies and gentlemen. He said, "You were posting videos that no one is watching and then getting into arguments with people and then screenshotting the arguments and making new threads with screenshots of the arguments you create by posting videos to our subreddit that no one is watching, and everyone else is the problem? Come on. What about just building your own channel without writing on ours and building a following without writing on our subreddit? By the way, people are asking us to ban you, and we told them no because you're not crossing the line. We actually are going against the desires of people on this sub who are annoyed with you and not banning you and letting you just keep posting your stuff." Well, I appreciate that, David. You know, I guess, I guess, I am surprised that you haven't banned me. But, you know, when you say I welcome criticism on my subreddit, I assume that means you welcome criticism on your subreddit. So that's just what I'm doing. My format, I don't make a dime off my channel. You know, I don't give a fuck if 1,000 people watch me or one person watches me. As long as at least one person's watching me, I'm fine with that. I don't make it. I don't get any ad revenue. I don't make a dime. So, you know, you accuse me of like piggybacking off of your channel and stuff and your fame, but I'm sorry. Don't you spend a lot of your time criticizing the MSM, an institution that is overwhelmingly larger than yourself, a media empire that is much, much bigger than the David Pakman show? So, you know, all that said, hold on, my alarm's going off. Stupid fucking phone. Shut up. So all that said, you know, you seem to punch up in your critiques. How am I not punching up when I am pointing out some of the more problematic things you have to say? Because you are a big boy channel on YouTube. You're a big dog. So when you come out with hot takes like, you know, if you support Venezuela, you're some Leninist chud who doesn't deserve to be taken seriously, well then that's tomfoolery, and I'm gonna call that out. And when you say, you know, I welcome criticism and feedback on my subreddit, well then, you know, here, have my videos. I've made about a dozen of them. You're welcome to comb through them. I actually didn't think you would notice me, David. I really didn't. You're, like I said, you're a popular guy. I'm just one humble, you know, like you say, just some petty, humble little fucking dipshit of a channel who barely has any following at all. I have like 200 subs. You know, I post some stuff here occasionally. It gets downvoted to shit, so hardly anybody sees it. So I mean, you can take solace with that. You know, I'm sure. You know, I'm sure you don't like that I'm posting stuff on your sub. And if you would like, you know, I'll tone that down. I'll tone it down because honestly, I'm just glad that you are aware. You are aware that there are critics out there of you. That you know, hopefully you have watched at least a little bit of what I'm trying to tell you, and you know, maybe you'll take it to heart. I mean, I'm kind of hoping against hope at this point. But all that being said, thank you for noticing me, senpai. Thank you for not banning me, sending me to the gulag, as it were. You know, I suppose I should be grateful, considering that most of the people on this subreddit seem to think I'm just a troll or I'm here to you know, fuck around. I'm not here to fuck around. I'm here to get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to get to the bottom of this and discuss leftist theory and praxis in a practical, constructive manner. That's the point of my channel, and that's the point of all my videos I made about you, David. It wasn't to attack you. It wasn't to you know, shit all over you. It's not to troll you. It's constructive criticism. And I say this as a former fan. I'm still a current fan in many ways. I still watch your stuff. We have a common oppressor in the YouTube algorithm. YouTube is trying to silence and censor your videos. They're doing the exact same thing with me, my friend. And so I support you. I support you in that endeavor. So all that's to say, I don't hate you, David Pakman. I think you're basically a cool guy. You've just got some poor takes on some certain issues. So thank you very much for watching.